Hi, my name's Dan. I attend the Harvest campus in Elgin. Alcohol made me feel like the person that I thought I was. It made me feel strong. It made me feel courageous. It made me feel handsome. It made me feel like I could do whatever I wanted to do if I set my mind to it. Soon after I started drinking, some of my buddies were like, Dan, you need to lighten up. Lisa was a girl that I saw in high school. She was a sophomore and I was a senior, and the first day I saw her, I fell in love with her. She was a born-again Christian. I think she may have thought in her mind she could have changed me. There was no change in me.
Maybe he had his problems, but that he was a very good person. Some of that was denial, and some of it was a lack of confidence in myself, saying, hey, you know, this is where I'm at, this is what I get.
That was just another excuse for me to even go deeper into the bottle.
And I thought, okay, I get it. You know, your dad is sick. He's dying in front of us. If you gotta medicate with alcohol, I'm not gonna say much.
It was the most excruciating pain I ever felt in my entire life when I saw him take his last breath. I knew I was a fully blown alcoholic at the time. Lisa knew I was a fully blown alcoholic. I probably got another DUI or two after that.
I stood up in one of my best friend's wedding, had a good old time at the wedding. Dan got in the car, he was driving, and I ended up going through the windshield on the way home, head-on collision, and ended up in ICU. They took him to jail. I didn't know what happened to him. I kept it quiet for a long time and just tried to handle it.
Lisa got pregnant. We had our first daughter, Jessica. I slowed down my drinking. That's all I did, is I just slowed it down. I think it was a year and a half later, Lisa got pregnant again. We had a little boy, Bobby, but he didn't make it. He was born with his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck, and he just didn't make it.
That was just devastating. I ended up finally seeing a psychologist. All I did is think about how I could end my life, and I knew it wasn't what the Lord wanted.
Rather than being there for my wife, I turned to the alcohol for relief again.
I continued to pray. I just thought, Lord, am I supposed to stay in this situation, or should I divorce this man? And I just really relied on the Lord for my strength.
I was in the deepest part of the darkness I think I've ever seen in my entire life. There was no hope. I didn't know how I was ever going to get clean. I just had absolutely no life left in me. So I woke up one morning, I pulled out a gun, stuck it in my mouth, tried to pull the trigger, and I was shaking. I thought the gun was definitely going to go off. And I'm praying all at the same time, please end easily. And I couldn't do it. And I shouted, Lord, if you are out there, reveal yourself to me now. I will follow you. I know you're there, but I need to see you. I need to hear you. And it just so happened that morning, I walked down the stairs. My wife's younger brother was there. He was a recovering alcoholic. And I says, I need some help. And he just took one look at me and he goes, are you really ready for this? And I said, I'll do whatever it takes. He asked me to go to a specific Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
He stopped drinking. So I thought, okay, if this is somehow the Lord is going to reach him, if this is it, it's okay. That's what really, I think, changed Dan's life as far as finding the Lord and really, truly heard the gospel message.
Pastor James said at one of the services, if you've been coming to Harvest for more than 6 months and you're not plugged in, you need to come down here. And that was it. God opened up that door again. He says, Dan, this is your home. Go down. And I went down, and I had no idea Lisa was right behind me.
When he got up, I thought, okay, he's on board, I'm with him. We're a team, and wherever the Lord's going to take us, we're there together.
And I was kneeling and I was praying. I'm like, Lord, hallelujah, brought me home. I love this place. Now let's rock and roll here.
He is growing a lot in his walk, and it's nice to see that. He has really shown me how important it is to spend time in the Word. Now I feel like I have a partner again.
She told me years ago, she said, Dan, I want you to know one thing. She says, and this will never change. Jesus will always be my first love. She says, I love you, but he'll be my first love. Could never understand that. But now that I'm in love with Jesus, I do totally understand it.